Look at this photo. Just look at it. This is not a hotel. This is a private home in Austin, Texas. And that blue water flowing under that bridge? Yes, this home has its own lazy river. Today I'm showing you a $13,995,000 estate. But the most surprising thing isn't the price tag, it's what's inside. Look at this drone shot. A compound sitting on nearly 3 acres, buried deep in Westlake's oak forest. Minutes from downtown Austin, yet here you have an entire world built just for you. The Reserve at Stoneridge. Let's get into it. Look at this photo. The story starts right here. Massive stone corner pillars flanking a dark wood gate. The moment you pass through, the outside world disappears. The paver driveway curves inward as giant Texas live oaks line both sides, welcoming you in like a grand procession. And look at this shot, the front facade at night. Under warm architectural lighting, Italian villa aesthetics meet Texas limestone, arched entry, stone-clad columns, custom ironwork. Every spotlight was placed with intention. Built in 2016, this home is telling you from the outside, what's waiting inside will blow your mind. And it delivers. Look at this photo carefully. This is what greets you the moment you step inside. Double-height ceilings with white plastered arches soaring upward. But what really catches my eye is that door. Hand-forged wrought iron, full arch form, a piece of functional art. The floors? Natural travertine. And that fireplace crackling in the corner, paired with a European coffee table book, gives this space a genuinely intellectual warmth. Look at this detail. This home's architecture has an almost obsessive commitment to symmetry. Stone arches on both sides, opening at identical proportions, creating that perfect centered composition. Balcony railing above, flames below. Nothing in this frame is accidental. It's all deliberate design. From this angle, you can read the entire flow of the home at once. Fireplace and seating on the left, formal dining on the right, kitchen counter visible in the background. This is 10,170 square feet, but do you feel how open it is in this photo? The open plan architecture truly works here, and that ceiling, where the tray ceiling meets the exposed wood beams, makes the space feel both warm and monumental. What the real showstopper is in this frame. Look at this dining room. Raw Texas limestone from floor to ceiling. This wall isn't decoration. It's a statement that says, this home belongs here. Above it, a wrought iron candle chandelier casting dozens of warm flames onto the table below. A solid 8 to 10 seat oak dining table. Symmetrical niches on each side with wall sconces and mirrors. Imagine a dinner party in this room. Everything you're seeing on screen is real. Look at this kitchen shot carefully. Do you see those cream-colored, hand-painted antique finish cabinets? They are one of the strongest defining elements of this home's character. Wolf 8-burner range beneath a hand-carved statement hood. And that European ceramic tile backsplash pattern. This kitchen is as much a work of art as it is a culinary powerhouse. And from this angle, 2 wrought iron lantern pendants hanging above the granite island. The contrast between the dark island base and the cream cabinetry is flawless. Round breakfast table to the left, and look at that tray ceiling overhead. Imagine sitting here with a morning coffee, the pool visible right through those windows. And this detail, the butler's pantry. Look at this photo. This is an entire room on its own. Floor to ceiling open black shelving, granite countertop, its own dedicated sink. Everything visible. Everything accessible. For a private chef or a serious host, this level of organization is a luxury in itself. Look at this photo. This room is a world unto itself within the home. A rough-cut stone fireplace climbing to the full ceiling height. Floor-to-ceiling dark wood built-in bookshelves on both sides. And that ceiling. Coffered wood paneling with dark beams. This room delivers the perfect triad of a good book, a deep armchair, and a roaring fire. Look at this detail, a Texas longhorn on the fireplace mantle. This isn't a decoration, it's a declaration. The homeowner is saying, I know where I come from. And that painting above it, a Van Gogh-inspired composition sitting right above the flames. Tough dead leather chairs, glass coffee table. This room pays tribute to both Texas and world culture without apology. Look at this photo, the primary bedroom. And let me say this right away. This is the most serene corner of the entire home. Exposed wood beams on the ceiling. But here they're not bearing loads. They're generating warmth. Through those black-framed arched windows, pure forest. Not a single neighbor in sight. Do you see that sitting niche in front of the window with the elegant bench? Sit there in the morning, drink your coffee, watch the trees. That is luxury. And look at this frame. The composition of this primary bathroom has become almost architectural sculpture. Two separate vanities placed symmetrically, both in cream-colored French-style cabinetry. And through that deep arched passageway in the center, you can see the freestanding tub inside with a chandelier above it. This is not a bathroom. This is a runway. But the real bomb is in this frame. Look at that! A freestanding soaking tub placed perfectly inside an arched niche. Bare Texas oaks visible through the window, wrought iron chandelier above, and that Moorish arabesque Roman shade? This photo is not a real estate photo. It's a lifestyle advertisement. And look at this shower. Every surface clad in cream marble, mosaic tile floor, bronze fixtures throughout. A view of greenery through the window. A built-in bench inside. You would genuinely decompress in the shower. And in this frame, a full entertainment complex. Billiards table on the right, poker table to the left. Large black frame doors on both sides opening to the outdoors. An Italian vintage poster on the wall adds a touch of wit to the decor. Think about it. Bar, billiards, poker, all in the same flow. The weekend guest list fills itself. And look at this detail. The cinema room. Do you see that LED cove ceiling with soft amber light casting a cloud effect across the ceiling? A massive screen in front. Paramount logo lit up on it. Black leather power recliners, and in the bottom right corner, a box of popcorn. That was placed intentionally. This room works. That's the message. Look at these photos. This home didn't forget the kids. A sleeping loft accessed by a wood ladder, bed below, a secret hideaway above. These aren't children's rooms, they're children's kingdoms. Every kid in this house wakes up saying, I'm climbing to the loft today. And look at this photo. There's a dedicated playroom, foosball table, colorful puffs, bean bags. This room is the kids' own territory, completely separate from the main entertaining areas. Kids happy, guests comfortable. Look at this guest bedroom, a wrought iron canopy bed dressed in pristine linens, and those windows, three of them all arched, with sheer curtains pooling inward. Pool and forest visible in the background. Guests who stay here may not want to leave. And look at this room, a more rustic character entirely. Handcrafted reclaimed wood headboard, deer antlers on the wall, a black framed arched window. This room brings the Texas ranch feel into the heart of the city. Every room in this home tells a different story. Look at this photo, the home office, and look at those doors. They open directly onto a private balcony terrace. Write your reports, then step outside for a breath of air, take in the Texas Hill Country view, and step back to work. You never imagined working could feel this good. And look at this detail, the fitness and yoga studio. Cork flooring, large black-framed windows looking out into the forest, and abstract artwork on the wall. Imagine morning yoga in here, morning light filtering through those trees. This isn't a gym, it's a therapy space. Look at this photo. This is not part of the main house. This is a separate guest house. 1 to 21 square feet. Its own kitchen. Dark cabinetry, granite island, bar stools. And do you see that longhorn skull and wagon wheel on the wall? This guest house carries the Texas spirit proudly. It has its own rooftop terrace above. You could live here fully independently, yet you're seconds from the main residence. Look at this photo. In my opinion, one of the most powerful frames in the entire property, a round stone fire pit in the foreground with a seating group around it, the pool complex melting into that purple-pink dusk sky behind it, the office balcony visible upper left, and the entire backdrop framed by this Italian villa facade. This photo is a lifestyle summary. And look at this frame carefully. You can read the entire architecture of the pool system here. Illuminated stone steps climb to the spa. The spa cascades into the main pool, flanked by natural boulders, and beyond that, the lazy river winds away. And those water jets, those thin arcing streams of water become almost beams of light under the evening illumination. Look at this detail. Do you see that island in the middle of the lazy river? It has its own bridge to reach it. 2 chairs and a side table sitting on the island. A seating destination placed in the middle of a lazy river. The architect of this home asked themselves, how do I surprise them more? And this was the answer. Look at this outdoor living area. This is a covered loggia, stone fireplace with a mounted TV on the left, an 8-person dining table in the center, and through that arched opening on the right, the pool and lush greenery under that purple sky. Wood-clad ceiling, all lighting recessed. Host a dinner party in this space and your guests' jaws will drop. And look at this detail, the outdoor kitchen. Wolf stainless steel grill, dark granite countertop, its own sink, stone-clad base. This outdoor kitchen handles the full cooking load for a weekend party without anyone needing to go back inside. And finally, look at this night shot. Water jets arcing over an LED-lit pool, and behind it the villa glowing brilliantly. This is not a computer graphic you're looking at on screen. This is real. This is a real home in Austin, Texas. Look at this drone shot taken in full daylight. Texas Hill Country forest wrapping around every side, and this estate sitting right in the middle of it all, its own sovereign world. 3 acres, 10,170 square feet of living space, separate guest house, 8 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. Eaton's ISD's top school district, minutes from downtown Austin. All of it wrapped in complete privacy inside an ancient oak forest. And this last photo. Dusk. The drone looking down. The home blazing with warm light, forest surrounding it on every side, the pool glowing blue. This photo is asking you one question. When do you start your search?